Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, where we use gentle movement sessions to build strength, improve coordination, and increase mobility so that you move better and feel stronger. Today, I'm going to be taking you through an intermediate Pilates session. So grab a mat, lie down on your back, and let's get started. Start your workout with a body setup. Placing your hands on your hips with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, press through your feet to roll your pelvis north, flattening your back. Then reverse that, rolling your pelvis south, letting your back arch. Do this 2 more times, rolling through the pelvis, feeling how that movement travels through your spine. Last one. Then south. Then rest in between north and south, which is your neutral pelvic position. Place your hands on your ribs, breathing in to feel your ribs expand. Breathing out, keep your pelvis neutral and feel your abs contract. Again, breathing in to the sides and back of your ribs, breathing out to feel your ribs deflate. 1 more breath, deepening your tummy connection. Then float your arms to the ceiling, sliding your shoulders forwards, drawing them into the mat. We're freeing up the shoulder blades here, keeping your core connection, pelvic neutral, and rib connection. Last one. Then turn your palms towards your knees. Breathe out to float your right knee, then your left knee up to tabletop, ready for your hundreds. Breathing out, lift your head and chest and extend your legs towards the sky. Breathe in to prepare. Then breathing out, beat your arms 10 centimeters up, 10 centimeters down. Keeping your tummy engaged, your inside thighs active, and your shoulders broad. We're doing 5 beats every breath out and 5 beats every breath in, working shoulder stability, core connection, and breath coordination. If this is too hard to keep your work out of your back, bend your knees or bring your legs up towards your face more. Just 10 more seconds. Let that go, bend your knees, and return to the floor with your arms beside you. Lengthen your legs so that your feet are flat on the floor and your knees are slightly bent. Bring your arms overhead, keeping your mid-back down. Breathing out, lift your head and chest and slide along your thighs to come up to sitting. Breathing in to hold, then tucking your pelvis to roll back down your thighs, rolling to the floor and bringing your arms overhead. As you do this movement, zip your stomach away from your thighs, press your feet into the floor so the back of the legs and glutes help your pelvic floor draw you up to sitting and then roll you back down with control. Just 1 more of these. Rolling up, zipping your stomach in, glutes engaged, inside thighs working. Then tuck your pelvis to roll yourself back for rollovers. Bring your arms beside you, lifting both knees to tabletop 1 at a time. Breathe in to prepare. Breathing out, draw your knees to your nose and lengthen your legs overhead. Breathe in to bend your knees and return. Keep your arms long beside you as you roll onto your upper back and shoulders. Your neck stays long and soft as you return. Try to avoid pushing into the floor with your arms and use your deepening tummy connection, the drawing down of your ribs as your feet reach so your legs run parallel to the floor. Then use the bending of your knees to control your roll down. Last one. Then bring both feet to the mat, but lengthen your left leg long. Lift your right knee to tabletop. The elbows move out to place your hands on your hips. To feel your pelvis stay still as you do your knee circles. Breathe out to circle your leg bones so your knee stencils a circle in front of you. Your pelvis stays still as your left leg lies long, your shoulders remain broad, and your mid-back remains down. We're working hip mobility and pelvic stability. Reverse that. Using a breath out to do one circle, a breath in to do another circle. So now we're challenging the coordination of your ab connection as you breathe out and as you breathe in. Just 2 more. Then lengthen that right leg, bend the left knee and switch sides. The knee is up in tabletop. You breathe out so your knee does a circle around your hip, keeping your pelvis stable, your right leg long, your tummy in, your shoulders broad, your mid-back resting on the floor, your neck long, and your jaw soft. 2 more. Then reverse. Again, without using your arms, use your hands to feel that your pelvis is staying still as the leg bone abducts and draws up, then moves towards the midline and down. Last ones. Then bend both knees and use the back of the thighs to roll up to sitting, lengthening the legs for spine stretch. Lift your hands to shoulder height where your arms are parallel to the floor. Breathing out, drop your chin to your chest and roll forward so that your hands reach above your feet. Breathing in, extend your chest and stomach so that your spine straightens. Breathe out to fold again. Breathing in to stack your spine back up over your pelvis, returning to your start position. Use your breath out to zip your stomach away from your pants line as you come forwards. Use the breath in to expand your ribs, the breath out to fold, keeping your stomach drawing in, and the breath in to expand your ribs to stack back up again. Keep your thighs together and long. Feel your shoulders slide around your ribs as your arms reach long in front of you. Just 1 more, feeling lengthening and activity throughout the entire torso. Then rolling back up to sitting. Then lie down on your back again for your corkscrew prep. Just like the rollover, lift both knees up to tabletop. And this time, extend your legs, reaching them slightly towards the right shoulder so that your pelvis twists. Lower back down and repeat on the left. Lengthening through your legs, they're parallel to the floor, bending to support your lowering. As your feet reach towards the right slightly, you feel yourself rolling up more on the right side of your spine, then rolling back down the right side of the spine, and likewise on the left. Again, keep your arms long, but avoid pressing through your arms, instead using your deep tummy connection, the reaching of the legs overhead, and the drawing down of your chest to make your pelvis roll. Bring that down and stop. Then roll onto your stomach for your full cobra. Bringing your hands underneath your shoulders in line with your chest. Breathing in to draw your elbows back and open your chest in front of you. Then press through the arms to lift up to where you feel lengthening through the front of your body, but no compression through your back. Breathing out to lower back down and rest. Then again, breathing in, open the chest, use your arms to lengthen, feeling that length through the front, keeping your back long and open, lowering back down. Just 1 more. Feel your shoulder blades sliding and come only within a range of motion that feels comfortable for you. Then lower back down for your double leg kick. Rest your hands one on top of the other. Press through the elbows so that your forehead is slightly lifted and your shoulder blades are broad. Lengthen both legs so that your thighs hover just above the floor, then bend both knees, then extend. Keep your stomach zipping in as your knees bend, inside thighs engaged as you reach away. The back of the neck stays soft and the rib cage keeps drawing towards your pelvis so that even though your head is lifted in extension, the front of your body protects your back from overarching as the back of your legs work and the thighs extend. 2 more. Let that go. Then roll to your right side with your knees bent, with your right foot slightly in front of your side reach, so both feet are resting on the floor. Come up onto your hand for your side reach. Breathing in, straighten your legs, lifting your hips and reaching your left arm overhead. Breathing out, returning your pelvis to the floor, bending your knees. Keep your right palm flat and make sure that your hand is far enough away with your knees bent that when your legs straighten, your shoulder does not go beyond the position of your hand. Use the breath in to lengthen your left side and keep your pelvis facing the front. Avoiding your pelvis twisting will ensure that your right arm is supported. Last one. Then switch sides. Now sitting on your left hip with your right foot forwards, your left foot behind, your left hand supporting you, breathing out to reach your right arm overhead, lifting your pelvis and straightening your legs, breathing in to return. Again, make sure your arm doesn't go beyond the right angle so that your shoulder's supported. Using your breath in to lengthen that right side, and using your inside thighs to engage your stomach as you reach, then lower. 3 more. As always, keeping your jaw soft and your torso long through both sides. Let that go and lie down on your back again for your obliques with legs long. Interlace your hands and place them behind your head. Breathe out to lift your right and left knee both up to tabletop, then extend your legs to the ceiling. Breathe out to lift your chest and twist your right elbow towards the left, breathing in to return, then repeat on the left. Ensure your mid-back stays down and long as you lower so that your ribs don't flare, and as you lift and roll to the right mid-back as you turn the left elbow, the left mid-back as you move the right elbow. 3 more, keeping your tummy drawing away from your pant line, your inside thighs engaged to reach your toes to the sky. Last one. Let that go, bend both knees. Then bring your arms and feet to the floor, ready for your plow pose. Breathe out to bring your nose to your knees, reaching your legs long overhead so that your pelvis lifts. Then bend your arms and place your palms on your pelvis and lower back, supporting your hips as your legs stay long. The inside thighs are engaged to keep your legs reaching away from your hips. Breathe in through the ribs. Breathing out, relax your mid-back between your shoulder blades. Let your shoulder blades rest wide. Remove all tension from the back of the neck, from your jaw, and your shoulders. We're relying on the upper back feeling soft, the ribs drawing away from the chin, and your arms feeling relaxed but supportive to encourage thoracic mobility. Slowly bend both knees, lengthen your arms along the floor and roll through your spine to your pelvis, placing your feet along the floor and lengthening your legs. Bring your arms overhead now for your teaser prep. As you breathe out, swing your arms to the side, roll up through your spine and lift your left leg in line with your face. Breathing out to reverse that, bringing your arms overhead and again swooping your arms to the side, peeling your spine up, lifting your right leg now and reversing that back down to the start position. Use the breath out as you roll up to zip your stomach away from your pants line, to lighten your lifting leg, then keep the tummy zipped in as you bring your arms overhead and roll back. Keep the ribs down as you reach your arms overhead, feeling a lengthening through your shoulder blades. Then draw the ribs to your pelvis to peel yourself up. Just one more. Beautiful. Then roll yourself to sitting, placing your palms behind you with your fingers facing backwards and bringing your knees up to tabletop. Resting with your stomach in and your pelvis slightly tucked. Breathe in to roll your knees towards the right, breathing out to return, then repeating on the left. Feel the pelvis shifting its weight from one hip to the sacrum to the other hip. And keep your eye line forwards and your shoulders square. Your inside thighs are drawing towards one another. Your stomach is in. Your ribs connecting through your pelvis via the obliques. Just two more each side. Avoid arching through the back by rolling over your sacrum to one side, rolling over the other side. Then let that go, place your feet down and come up onto your hands and knees for your front pull prep. Set yourself up in a hands and knee plank where your shoulders are above your hands, your hips are extended, long, and you're resting on your knees. Keep your chest open, then breathing out, slide your right foot away and up. Bring it back in, slide the left foot away, then return. Deepen your tummy connection as you extend your right leg and as you extend your left. Keep your chest open but your ribs drawing in so that your shoulders stay broad as you extend your leg. One more each side, pressing away with your palms, zipping your stomach in, squeezing the glute as you extend. Let that go and come onto your hands and knees again. Setting up for your pyramid to plank. Breathing out, extend your right leg, then your left leg into plank position. Breathe out to send your hips towards the ceiling, your chest towards your thighs, your head between your arms. Breathing in to extend to your start position. Hinge from your hips and set your shoulders broad as you push back to the pyramid position. Open your chest and push away with your hands as you come back to the plank. Keep the balls of your foot active, the legs long, the tummy engaged. Imagine your pelvis being drawn up and back, and then your head and feet lengthening away from one another. Closing like a book, then opening out like a ruler. Last one, using your breath to travel backwards, breathing in to expand forwards. Then come out of that position. Sit with your feet in front of you, then roll yourself onto your back. Turn your knees out so that you can hold your feet with both hands. Then slowly rock yourself up to sitting, keeping your knees turned out, keeping the soles of the feet together. Zip your stomach in, breathing out to roll up, breathing in to roll back onto your shoulders, and use your glute connection with your tummy to keep your pelvis tucked so that your lower back is rounded, so that you can roll the entire length of your spine. Last one. Then let your legs go long. sitting up tall for your spine twist sitting. Draw the head away from your pelvis, lengthening through the thoracic. Bring your arms parallel to the floor, out to the side, and breathe out to twist towards the right. Breathe in to return. Breathing out, twist towards the left. Keep your fingertips reaching in opposite directions as you twist and as you return. Your spine stays long from your pelvis up to the head so that your thoracic can twist, supported by your stomach. Keep your legs reaching long as you twist. Your entire body is a long line, bent through the hips, up through the sit bones. Last one each side. Breathing out to twist. Breathing in to return. And we're done. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you had a great session. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.